Let us continue playing the Sunless Sea. When we last left off, yeah, we're doing stuff and things, and we've got to get back to Gator's Morn. So I think the plan here is to go Pigment Isle, Gator's Morn, and then south to the Mew Islands, pick up some stuff at the Salt Lions, head to the canal last. We're not going up the canal, which is why we're doing it this way round, and also doing it this way round allows us to go Salt Lions, Canal, Mutton Island, and then back to London. So that's kind of the plan here. We might do a little auxiliary exploration down in the south once we get to the Mew Island, but for the starters, let's head off. We got 20 fuel, we got 14 supplies, we have a crew that can do things. Let's turn the lights off as well. We've seen some bad terror things at this stage. We're going to save a bit of fuel and just get this sorted. So as I say, start, we're going to the Pigment Isle because that's clearly not a bad place to start off. And also, if we can lower the might of the Empire, that might allow us a better chance of stealing the Rat Star if things go wrong. It's still my plan to do that if things do go absolutely abysmally wrong. But we shall see. Terra 42. But we have the lightship bonuses applying, so we should be fine there. And we're going to head slightly north because I want to avoid the fog bank. Also, with the lights off, we're less likely to be seen by enemies, so it's all good, we hope. Creeping tendrils of fungus, seaweed, and unnameable flora. We enter the snares. And we just hope there's no monsters in there. At least none that we can't deal with. And hopefully we'll have slightly less of the issues of losing crew to silly purposes. But we are cannibals, so, you know, that's an option at least. We've now hit the eat the crew part of the game, which I approve of, because it was one of the things promised. So yeah, we gained about 4 terror. We haven't hit even the 50 point, which is the basically back to London point. So I feel this is fine. We got to Pigment. We haven't really used up a lot of fuel, 1.5. And that's running at full speed. So let's go and speak to the rat folk. Okay, they have another dilemma. Let's go and compile the port report because that'll obviously get us fuel at the end of the day, which is always nice. Okay, hairless advisor. Let's solve a dilemma for them. Advisor, we return to our space for tide. We need a wisdom again. Okay. Oh, I don't want to give up supplies here. Swatch to have no pause, but supplies are getting dangerously short. Alright, fine. Let's do this. They are cultured and happy. We have resolved their dilemma, but it has cost us. It has cost us. I can't even buy that back. Oh, I'm regretting that decision. I'll be honest, I'm regretting that. Still, cost a lot in with the rats. Pigment Isle, happy. Happy, cultured, but weak. We've set up an interesting little trade. There's an interesting trade-off there. Right, we might have to go to Gator's Morn, and we may have to pick up some supplies somewhere. Either that, or I'm just going to have to be quick. Again, not having the light on because we're not at the 50 point yet. Once we hit 50, I think we'll need to put the light on just to slow things down, but for now, we seem okay. So, onwards to Gator's Morn. And hope that we can pick up some supplies somewhere. Without it costing us the earth. While we have quite a lot of money, as it turns out, most of that is, of course, for this job. We're really only at 200. We'll get another 200 Echo. I think that was the profit. Plus, of course, whatever we get for the Salt Lions thing as well. As long as we stay south of the fog bank, we should be fine here. And let's just hope nothing attacks us on the way to Gator's Morn. That would be less than ideal. Also, that kind of just immediately bypassed us. Yeah, well. Okay, there's another ship. We do have a decent front weapon now, but we still kind of only have the one gun, which I feel is not ideal. Okay, Gator's Morn, we have arrived. And our terror is at 51. Okay, we will want the lights on once we're done with this. Right, Gator's Morn. Evening at Ardent Limpet. We shall explore the Morn, however, first. Fight! We're good at that. We'll take the chancey chance. Gain free terror. It's the downside with this, but I think it is still worth the attempt. Overhear rumours of the pirate thing. It's a chancey chance to gather intelligence. Terror hasn't changed. Okay, we've been attracting wrong time attention with 2. Okay, let's try the chancey chance. Oh, okay, we gained a Tale of Terror. We have our port reports, and we lost a member of the crew. Hold on, why is it not here? It's not here. It's a polytheme wherever that is. Oh, that's a pain. Okay. Right. This is actually kind of panicking now because I need to know where this is. Who cares when it's so pretty? Concealed compartment. A degree of protection from contraband, I suppose, which is always potentially nice. Yeah, this is all way too pricey. I'm reluctant to do it, but I think I need to work out where that is. So, bear with. Okay, you know what? I'm really happy with things right now. You know why I'm really happy? Because I've just realised the game is a randomly generated map, which I was not aware it was. Which I think is awesome, by the way. What it does mean, though, is that I can't cheat and find out where it is. Because I had a look, I did find a map and it said it was somewhere there. But then I noticed Station 3 was actually down there on that map, and the Salt Lions was around over here. Now, a few places were in the same place, but that does suggest, rather interestingly, that the game will change things. As a downside, though, if I don't find out where it is, I don't know what's going to happen when I get back to London. So I might have to do some emergency exploring here. I'm going to do the long route round Khan's Glory, back around to here. We know it's the... What would it say it was? Where's that journal? Nope, that's not it. Polytheme in the Sea of Voices. So if we can remember or find where the Sea of Voices is on the map, that will be something. So I think what we're going to do here is, rather than my original plan, we're going to head west, and we're going to throw out the bat as often as possible, and we're going to hope we got enough to hold this off. So Polytheme is the target. I might even have found it with a Z-Bat. Khan's Heart is a long way to the east. Yeah, I think we will go to Khan's Heart. We're going to add things on bit by bit and see what happens. We can dock at the Copper Quarter. And we discovered Khan's Heart. Did that just sink? Can't shadow. This is not a good place for me to be, I don't think. This is probably nowhere near it, but I'm going to dock here and at least add it to the port reports, because, you know, I've got to try something. Add the bridge, and I'm going to dock here. Khan's Heart, London's rival. Cargians dislike merchants. Okay, not here. Purchase fuel at outrageous price. Purchase supplies at a ludicrous price. Well, we might as well get the port report in. A chancy chance. Or we can establish this. An almost impossible challenge to seek intelligence here. 55% for the port report. We succeeded in the Veils challenge. Good. The Whitingolds are watching you. I gain suspicion for that. I can hire crew. Gonna wander the Khan's Heart. And that's it for now. Candlelit shop. Strange catch. Perhaps not. Okay. I was tempted to buy something, but I'm gonna pay a storyteller. Gained a vision of the surface, usefully. And now we have even more suspicion. This is probably not a place for me to stay. So I'm going to move on. Let's try out the Z-Bat, although I imagine it's going to be mostly the stuff around here. Khan's Shadow is a long way to the east. I'm actually happy to not go much further than this. I'm just going to go along here and really, really, really hope that somewhere along here we find where we need to go to. Worst comes to it, we can go to the salt lines, we can get some stuff there. We have 6 supplies still in the bag. Plenty of fuel. Let's just hope. Tides of Appetite is some way to the south. No, not all that far, actually. So we'll add that. Now we found it, let's go and send up another Z-Bat. Okay, I'm not interested in battling them actually, but let's see what happens. Oh, they're interested in fighting me, it seems. Okay. Oh, we found the thing. That was fortunate. That was fortunate. Okay, we can still do the mission at least. And we're actually still en route, effectively. I mean, I've got a few extra port reports. We can still go to Mew Island and someplace to the south. We took a little damage. And something is close enough to fight us. Something, if that is fighting us. I don't want to cut the engines. Oh, the unfinished pirates are back. I'm quite happy to dock here, actually. So, bye-bye. Attack turn, Claymen. What news from Polyfree? He has never seen. He makes no treaties of the land. There's unrest in the air. The Claymen that speak to are obedient and humble. Speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. An expensive place to cure terror. We'll collect the cheery man's cargo. We can carry Claymen to cargo. We are for London. Okay, we'll do that. What shops do you have? Bring material. I am interested in continuing on with this, but we need more to get that going. So I'm gonna leave things a little while, just until that boat goes away. Screw it. I want to head south a reasonable amount first and just get him off the screen, then we'll head... I think we'll dock here, actually. Okay, we're raking in the port reports right now. We discovered Godfall. Dock. The brawling, bearded men who live here call themselves monks. Oh, they will pay for wine. Okay, noted. Hold on. Where's my notepad? I'm really bad at losing my notepads between videos. I really am terrible at this. Hold on. 2 minutes. Okay, apologies. So I've noted this. Now, it's 100, obviously, to make this happen, but... time the healer, no more than 199. Of shouting. Let's go for the port report. So we got that now. Godfall, we've got... We need Foxfire candles. And there's nowhere to buy them here. Okay, well this seems just more sort of an area that might be useful to us if we get enough wine for it. So, it's added to the map at least, that's something. Let's head to Demew Island, and from there... just see about finishing things off. I'm actually kind of worried we don't have enough space in the hold right now. 6. No, we'll use up 6 fuel, but we'll use up 6 fuel before we get to the salt lines. That should not be a problem. Worst comes to it, I can throw some of the fuel overboard. Okay, we found another abyss. Nicely adding to the logbook at this stage. So we have a secret. We can improve our iron score. Okay, so I've increased my iron score by 2. Little extra damage, always nice thing to have available. Means our lowest stat is still pages, which is the fragments to secrets thing. And obviously that would be a nice one to have quite high, but probably just for efficiency's sake. Alright, Demew Island port appears to be at the bottom. Some screams. Lots and lots of screams. And here we are. Right. Funging station has been done. We can take tea with a factor. Gain supplies. Been told an exceptionally fine restaurant in Vanderbilt. We knew about this actually. I need to still go there. But that wasn't so bad. We'll compile the port report. And we have too much terror to try and gather supplies, unfortunately. Fuel 20 is not the worst I've seen it at, but of course we can't afford to take additional fuel right now. We have a lot of stuff we're taking back though. Right, let's throw the Z-Bat out here at this point. The mushroom is a long way to the south, is it? It's quite a long way, but I'm actually I'm happy to go and explore this. We need to get rid of some resources anyway. Our hold is holding too much. So this is a detour that probably won't net us a big profit, but at least it'll help us not have to just throw stuff away. Or at least using those 5 points of fuel / things. And that is the hope, anyway. But hooray for giant mushrooms. The Ubershroom. Is there a dock here? Yes, it's on the other side. It's going to be interesting, I think. I was slightly concerned about our fuel levels for just getting back, but we are actually a lot closer than we seem to be. So we'll head north to the salt lines once we're done here. Can I get under that? See, that was my sort of... I wasn't sure whether this would actually qualify it, but it does. We dock. The Ubershroom. Visit the village. I've gained a tale of terror and gain more terror. Release spores according to its own inscrutable schedule. Today the air is super thick. The purple mushroom already growing in your ear. Okay, they want Thurkin's honey. This bottom one appears to be a good trading route at the way it's going here. So they want honey. And they want just a one. We'll gather intelligence. I have the port reports. Is there anything I can actually get here? No. Still, more port reports are always good. We think. Alright, so we'll head north-northwest. And see what else we can find along this route. Look at the Milko, apparently. Oh, the Miko. No idea. But interesting enough, so we're going to pass it. I'm sure we don't have to worry about anything that caused the death of that. Meanwhile, we see not a lot. There's another light ship over there. Okay, Moody's light. Which at the very least, you know, adding things to the map, it's just marker points. Oop, and I've gone a bit too far north here, haven't I? Or is it, no, we do need to go in the middle of these. We are close to the salt lions. In fact, we are at the salt lions. So in terms of objectives, we kind of done what we set out to do here. The truth in dreams. You will listen to our dreams. We gain a terror and a memory of distant shores. And we dock. There's no shops here. We shall visit the Unmakers. Gained a fragment, lost 5 terror. Compile the port report. We have 200 echo for the deposit. That's always a nice thing. We need to get rid of 1 fuel. So I shall jettison 1 fuel. And this now allows us to go and do this. We have Sphinx Stone. Okay, now it's just a case of rapidly get back to London. But I want to get to the canal. No, we're going to have to go to Mutton Island. I can't afford to risk it, and we are a bit marginal. Oh, we flee the nightmare. Goodness, our high heart score is helping this out here. We lost the restful night. Nightmare strength has gone down. We have, however, gained free terror. I'm fairly sure that nightmare can kill me. But it's indicating the terror's gone up again. God darn Fogbank. Okay, we should still be able to make it to Mutton Island. There you go. Right, managed to make it round. So Mutton Island is still the plan here. Just gives us an extra last place we can dock. Just gain one extra port report, one extra fuel perhaps. That's all it's going to be, but that one fuel could still be useful. And we made it close to London, and hopefully this trip will turn some form of profit. I hope it does, because we're actually circling the drain a little on money. Quakers Haven. And there's stuff we can hunt around here as well. Okay. Quakers Haven. Unlocked with Terror 1. We can do that. We lose a Terror for 20 gold. There's probably cheaper, better ways to do that. Not picking out the Wretched Mog. We will explore the shore. We shall avoid. We know that one from last time. We shall chat to the fisherman and see if we can get a port report. We do. Right, that cost us 1. We can buy fuel and supplies here, but there's not much point to do so. Especially as we think we can get some more supplies out of here. Oh, yeah, where are you? There you are. Oh, there's a couple of them. Okay, combat time then. Oh, we survived. Darn him. Might as well make sure of it, though. We keep the battle on. Battle stuff up, because we can, of course, butcher it for supplies. Lose 21 hunger for that. Got a good chance of killing it in one shot. Darn it, that's twice we failed to kill in one shot. I'm slightly annoyed, but that is... yeah, we've got a detective for knowledge. If we had a bit less hunger, we could have gotten away with that, I suppose, but still. I'm annoyed at the hull damage loss as much as anything. It's only 4 points, but 4 points is still 4 points. And we're about to head back to London, so lights off for the moment. Welcome back. The terror is high, but of course we are back to London anyway, so not a problem. Hopefully, with some profit. Failing that, though, we at least have some supplies in reserve. 5 fuel, 4 food. It wasn't the worst of... It's gone better, certainly, but that wasn't so bad a trip. At the very least, we did find where we needed to go rapidly, which I'm thankful for, because if we hadn't, that would have been a problem. You can go and do whatever you want. We have nothing. Okay, collect the messages from the Harbour Master. Something has changed to beneath. Someone wants to sign on. Okay. Very good, very good. 200 echo, free fuel, 1 supply. We were paid. All is good, all is well. Admiral, We wish to submit our port reports. We've been to the View's Gate. Gain of fuel. 20 echo. Gators Morn. What have you just given us? Oh, they gave us fuel, didn't they? God darn it. Alright, done. Alright, that feels silly. I'll be honest, that felt silly. Alright, we're going to leave that alone then. London, we shall deliver the Sphinx Stone. 500 echo plus 300. It is just such a good trip. We will deliver the Claymen at least. See what happens. Get 120 echo for that. See, that overall trip is now looking very profitable because we get the sort of bottom line. We get 500 for the Sphinx Stone after the deposit, so that's 300 plus. We get 190 for that. No, that definitely seems worth it. I might want to hire another recruit as well, just because we went down about 6. And we're looking a little marginal at that stage. Still, that's 939. I've still got the rest of the port reports to submit. Krieger's Haven. 5 echo for that. Godfall. The Pirate Monks. And Admiralty's Favor goes up to 10. Pigment Isle. Is looking significantly more civilized. Khan's Heart. Anti-Favor out to 11. 75 echo for that. The Ubershroom. Dear me, I am most terribly sorry. So it gives us 12 Admiralty Favor at this point. Salt Alliance. Remains unchanged. Gains extra fuel. Polyfree. More fuel, 50 echo. Okay, anything you need. Get more purchase intelligence from you. Okay, Strategic Empire. Empire of Hands. Far to the east. Is it renamed port? Okay, so we now have a objective at this point. We need some Z-Air. Thank you. 80% chance on a luck-based thing. I suppose we might as well have a go at that. Lose 10 echo. Lost the free evening. Gained some recent news. We were fortunate. We lost 5 terror, and that takes us down to 41. It's getting there. Actually, if we go to the journal, what is our port mission thing? Empire Hands to the Far East. Most Venerated Explorer. We still have a long way to go for the Venerated Explorer side of things. We really have not done too much there. Almost safe. Almost. Actually, Alarming Scholar. We have additional Memories of Distant Shores, which I can send off. Nothing else there, at least. And my lodgings. I don't have a free evening, do I? Nope. Could always rest in a room. Just getting 10. Yeah, we'll rest above the Blind Helmsman. Get that extra rest. Get the Restful Night. Lose a terror. Lose 10 gold. That's fine. Gives us a free evening. New recruit. 5 echo to increase our crew by 1. I think that's perfectly fine. I don't mind doing that. We lose a terror, putting us down to 39. I'm starting to give you a lot of stuff. In fact, I've really done nothing for you, have I? 1,500 echoes for the lot. $21 boots of spider silk. No, we need a bit more than that. Alright, well, I'm going to debate some things, I think, because clearly there's a lot I can do. this stage. We have money. We could possibly go for an upgrade. We could possibly go for something else here as well. And we have plenty of places we could still explore. I happen to know, because of looking at the map, there are a few things on the edge and certainly in the corner up here I've missed. We have things to do in the Vanderblight, of course. But then going the south route is so profitable if we can make this stick. Salt lines on the way back, the canal on the way there. I think I do need to do exploring, and I think far to the east is certainly a plan for the future. I might even do it this trip. Go Vanderblight, Palmerston, Bright. Just pick up some port reports for the Chamber of Lights, and then just see about exploring this corner of the map here. It may not be amount to anything, in which case I can just swing by the middle, go, yeah, there's one picking island button, and that's be fine. I would need a lot of fuel for this, though. A lot of fuel. And certainly some more supplies. Cost 16 fuel, so actually we're okay there. Stuff to consider for next time, so until then.